right?
Yeah, we just determined some better where we get gas by the management and the police force. Like a joint task force. I would not return here to the national continuation of the protest within 2 days. That's what we do. Now, demands are clear, as you've noticed. We want the return of fuel subsidy. You don't, if you want to kill corruption, kill it and not kill citizens. Nigerians are tired and hungry and frustrated and depressed, and we can't just continue like this. That's why we're here to make it very clear, categorically clear, that we want the return of fuel subsidy. Not just fuel subsidy, electricity subsidy, education subsidy. And with that, I think we could begin to think of a better way forward for the country.
Yeah, thank you. So, yeah. And do you have anything else?
The police tear gas innocent Nigerians. In fact, it was like a war zone. This morning again, and we're not scattered that yesterday. Some of us that had health condition collapsed, fainted, and they were revived later. And the protest ended the way the police wanted it, because they tear gas the innocent protesters as if they were in Sambisa forest. And this morning again, they have gathered again with numbers, with their armored vehicles, as if they don't know where the bandits are, as if they don't know Sambisa forest. The bandits that will not allow Nigerians to go and farm, the bandits that are collecting money before they can allow Nigerians to go and access their crops, to go and harvest their goods in the farm, as if the Nigerian police, the IG of police, the chief of army staff, he doesn't know where the bandits are. They are fighting bandits with political undertone. They are not really fighting bandits. Nigerians cannot farm. Nigerians cannot go to farm. There is hunger in the land. Yet Tinubu is showing power on harmless, innocent, peaceful protesters. They have come here now with the armored vehicle to unleash mayhem on us again. And we are telling Nigerians, if anything happens here, President Bola Ahmed Tinubu should be held responsible.
Thank you very much.
Yeah, today, earlier on, the protest started at Berga here in Abuja. So all the protesters were tear gassed and they were pushed to come to Moshood Abiola National Stadium. They were tear gassed. So they are regrouping. They are moving to National Stadium right now to continue the protest.
If this protest turn violent, it is the Nigerian police, the Nigerian civil service, it is the army that causes it. Why would they allow themselves to be used by Tinubu? Why? Is it not the same? Don't they have sense? Don't they have sense? We have been peaceful. We started this protest peacefully. We've not vandalized anything. I've checked everything. We started peacefully yesterday. Then look at what they've done to us. Look at what they've done to one of our colleagues. Look at his eye. Eh? They've been shooting us there without any reason. And we are fighting for them. We are fighting for their future. They cannot. In fact, they have to meet our demand. If they don't meet our demand, we'll be on the street from now till. In fact, we're going to even extend it more than the 10 days. We are going to extend it. So they have to meet with that. They have to meet up with their demand. If not, we are going to continue with this protest till forever. We are not retreating. Well, he knows better. He knows our demand. These things are known. They are all over the social media. They are all over everywhere. They are all over the organized media. So he should implement all our demands. If he's be able to, if he can implement all that demand, in fact, if he can do that today, we are ready to leave the street. So my advice is to listen to our yearnings, listen to our demands and act on it fast and immediately. That's what you want.
What are your calls to the
Sir? Well, as I said earlier in my preamble, we are on the street not because we don't like the face of the president, but we are on the street because we are fighting for both the police, the military welfare, and the welfare of the entire Nigerian.
We are all buying from December. We are buying from December.
Hunger doesn't select. Insecurity doesn't select. Even the military that are made to even protect us. Are the bandits, are they free from the attack of the bandits? Are they free from the attack of Boko Haram? They are not. So the issue of insecurity is also affecting them. Hunger is affecting them because they all have families. How many of them can afford federal university? How many of them can afford federal university for their children? Take University of Abuja for instance, that's where I even graduated. We were paying as partially as 35,000 naira while I was an undergraduate in University of Abuja. But today, the least department in University of Abuja pay as high as 150,000 naira, and some department, like some department even pay up to 200,000 naira. So assuming you have up to 5 children in a federal university, this is federal university for crying out loud. Assuming you have up to five students in federal university, do the math yourself. And how much is the salary of a policeman or an army? So my advice to them is they should cooperate with us. We are peaceful and will continue to be peaceful. Although despite all the efforts they've been making to provoke us, but we remain steadfast in our resolve to be peaceful. So we are calm and we'll continue to be calm. And all we want from them is for them to cooperate with us.
What would be your advice to protesters to their home that are noisy out?
Well, as you can see, my advice to them is they should come and join force with us. They should come and join force with us because this fight in court, I mean, what I mean by fight is struggle. So this struggle is not for an individual. It should be a collective struggle. Because as we said earlier, hunger doesn't discriminate. Insecurity doesn't discriminate. You will be at home there feeling that, okay, you want to join force with what the Senate President said, they will be in their various houses and eating rice. So if they are there also eating rice like the Senate President, well, let them continue enjoying, but it will soon get to them. It will soon get to them at their comfort zone. So the best thing for them is for them to come and join us and what? To achieve this once and for all, because it affects virtually everybody. It affects virtually everybody. My name is Cyril Panchan, also known as Bishop CY. Thank you.
So the protests continue today in Abuja. It started at Bega. So police were shooting tear gas. So they drive the protesters from Bega. So they push them to Moshood Abiola National Stadium to continue their protest. So we are here at Moshood Abiola National Stadium for the continuation of the protest. This is the second day of the protest. It's a 10-day planned protest.
Any bad government protest in Nigeria is simply to very fundamental request. One which is the reversal of West subsidy. We all agree that West subsidy removal has not its part as a people that's heightening our hardship. The hunger is unprecedented, and this needs to be reversed. I understand in the subsidy regime there's a whole lot of criminality. Corruption and I expect the government at this point to have analyzed how many million liters of fuel we consume as a people in this country. I was watching Idris, the Minister of Orientation, on TV yesterday that we cannot be subsidizing other countries with our funds. I agree with that. But what have you done as a government?
And we don't call for fight, we don't call for quarrel.
Instead of Keno, you make a lot.
Hello guys. As you can see, this is one of our active protesters. This is one of our active protesters where the police shot him with tear gas at Bega roundabout. They shot him tear gas on his leg, so they are massaging his leg right now. So they are here at the National Stadium now protesting. This police drove them away from Bega, so you can see now they are massaging his leg. He's one of the active people here in Abuja we have. They shot him tear gas on his leg, so one of our able protesters is trying to massage his leg for him. So as you can see him, he's a popular person, you all know him. Mike, the FCT flag boy. So it's a peaceful protest, but the way police are handling it is looking something else. It's really crazy. People are just protesting, harmless people protesting, and these people are very organized. They are very organized. They are just protesting, nothing, nobody holding weapon. There are people that are civilized protesting, but the Nigerian police are just taking it.
Sun harbe shi da tiyagas ne ko? Da tiyagas ne. Ba komai, neman yanci ne, neman yancin mu. San yancin su bane ba. Sai an ba mu yanci. Yawa. Wallahi sai an ba mu yanci.
So it's really unfortunate. It started at Bega initially today, so police shot them tear gun and drove them away. So they were shooting a straight tear gas, not in the air. They were just shooting it direct to the protester. As you can see, I showed you one of the protesters that was shot with the tear gas.
They collect my phone. So we make like yes, they collect my phone for Bega. They collect my phone. I should see. See, I can show you. Let me show you the video.
They have gone with the phone all day.
They have gone with the phone. They have collected my phone. They just called one. They said they called one of them now. They should bring out my phone. But see, this is my face this morning. This is me this morning.
Those people, this is criminal.
This is me this morning.
They've started with criminal.
How are you going to claim your phone back?
I don't know. I've got the number. The numbers are off.
Later they'll start accusing the protesters that they want to call them. And some of these people, their children cannot even feel the day in their house. Okay, they say we should come together. We are here. No, we can't start the studio here now. Just to mobilize and start going out.
The police just came, started shooting gun, shooting their tear gas, and the thing hit me on my leg.
No, you've been their target.
And they were not even shooting it at all. They were shooting directly to us, as if we were carrying arms or something. They just having Nigerian flags. And then
What's the name?
my name is Flag Boy.
See, they have started a crime. They have started their crime. Police stole somebody's phone here. Stole a protester's phone here.
Collected his phone.
After that, they'll start accusing us that we are the one causing the problem. How can police officers go after a harmless?
What is up?
He was on his own. He's a protester. He has been leading the protest. He did nothing. He's not even with arm. Nothing. They just came and stole his daggers on his leg. And as it is, that has an injury on his leg now. He can't even walk. They don't even want us to protest. If the man is not ready to protest, this protest is a peaceful protest, and he's trying to bring violence into it now. And we're ready for the violence. We're not scared of the violence. Whatever that will happen, let it happen. Tinubu is not the owner of Nigeria. We have our own freedom we have our own liberty. We have our own freedom.
Our own right.
We exercise our own right in this country. So he cannot just come and bundle us. We are not slaves.
Please, they should give me back my phone.
Okay, please,
They should give me back my phone.
They should bring his phone to avoid peace.
They should give me back my phone, please. They should give me back my phone.
Police. Your boys are bringing criminal act to this issue now.
They shot me. They should give me back my phone. I need my phone back, please.
This protest has been peaceful all the way. I want to capture this. Protest has been crazy. We initially campaigned at Bega. And Bega.
Sorry, FCT Flag Boy.
This guy said, maybe you do this thing for the company. You can't be like a person who just the mark in face and you come out.
So far today, a lot has happened in a short period of time. The protest started today at Bega here in Abuja. So according to the protesters, because I came late, a little bit late, they said the Nigerian police force were shooting them tear gas direct, not in the air. So one of the protesters, the popular person, Mike, FCT Flag Boy, was shot with tear gas on his leg. So the Nigerian police force forced them to move down to National Stadium to continue their protest. They don't want them to do the protest inside the central area. And all the people here are here for peaceful protest. We are at Moshood Abiola National Stadium protesting for the NBAD governance.
Nobody now got the help us.
Let me hold on normal video. Just my let me hold on.
I don't call them, I don't fix me now.
They are not saying they are
Nerd.
They are not for riot. They are not for riot. They are not for any crisis or anything. When they reduce our things for us, when they carry gas, carry fuel, carry everything down, maybe it's not normal.
Outside. We didn't front. Just front. Everybody outside. German.
How far now?
You never get that crowd. Calm down. My friends that they use this something. The girl to go here and they overpower us.
Yes.
Bamai!
Give me your number. I'll be your fan now. They follow you like this. See my Facebook.
I never give up. I never give up. I come
We also have VDM here, live at Moshood International Stadium. He's part of us today. VDM is part of us today on the protest ground. Can see VDM is part of us today at Moshood Abiola International Stadium for the solidarity protest to end bad governance. This is the day 2. You snap, please, huh? I did video. You snap. Please share the picture to him, please. Me, to that person with white cap, because just snap as they are taking. Because me, I'm alive. There is the VDM Junior also live at Moshood Abiola International Stadium for the Day 2 protest. Yes, so you send it. It's about to rain here in Abuja. It's drizzling. So we are at Moshood Abiola International Stadium for the continuation of the Day 2 protest.
Whoever is advising him and reading, most of us sit down and check the sense of business. Because Nigeria belongs to all of us. Yes. We're all partakers, we're all shareholders of this Federal Republic of Nigeria. And nobody has more. Nobody has monopoly to continue to suppress the people and continue to create bad leadership and then take advantage of the same bad leadership. As I talk to you now, the public schools are there. Even the remotest communities you go to, people are running private education. So you cannot walk this way and expect that Nigeria has the prosperity we desire. So Nigeria is Nigeria. We are Nigerians. We believe in Nigeria, but that is why we are protesting peacefully. I see some people say, "Oh, no to protest. We want peace." Protest is peaceful. Yes. So what else do you demand? It is the protest that brings it will foster peace and development. In every clime of every society that have developed, whether in England, whether in America, you find out that people are protesting for right of dogs. People are protesting for right of women to have their freedom to be part of the process. Even in Olympics, people are protesting. So protest is fundamental right. And in our constitution, in chapter 4, you look to section 39, it talks about freedom of free speech. You go to section 40, it talks about freedom of association. You go to section 41, it talks about freedom of movement. If you combine these fundamental rights together, that way we are free together. Yes. We are free to associate, and we are free to move around without any form of restriction. There are certain judgments that are not justiciable. When the government say that Nigerians cannot move, Nigerians who are moving peacefully. What I say today is that President Tinubu must take into cognizance the rest of Nigeria. Whatever the police is doing today, police are meant to protect us. They are being run by taxpayers' money. They enjoy whatever the benefit they enjoy today. It's from the benefit of the resources that have been put in this country. So police must know that whoever is on the street, just like the president has said before when he was protesting, that they are the children of all Nigerians. Some of them parents are police. Some of them parents are soldiers. Some of them parents are naval personnel. So you can't go out and crush your own people. It is an insensitive, unrealistic sense of reasoning that will lead to such kind of act. And we are asking that police must act responsibly and then protect the protesters. That is the function of the Nigerian police. Police have no other function than to protect the integrity and peaceful coexistence of our people. And if police think otherwise, then this police must be reformed, must be put together, and the IGP must be told that whatever language that they are trying to use is not and cannot be acceptable in the democracy.
That was a war zone, and that get the protesters agitated, and they started chanting violent solidarity songs, and the protests came to an end yesterday. This morning again, we are resilient. We are ready to tell the government of Bola Ahmed Tinubu that he cannot shut us. We don't like soft constitution. We have the papers and distance yourself.
Maybe want to kill us.
It's not a military regime. It's a democratic system that the people's voice must be listened to. And government by now, if they are responsible, what they should be doing is coming out to say some of these demands have been met. This is what we want to do. President Tinubu was the chief protester of the Federal Republic of Nigeria. He has been protesting since 1990. And come to his time now, he's acting as if people should be crushed. This is unacceptable in a democracy. I was there yesterday, I saw that the protesters from Stadium here that we marched to Eagle Square were very peaceful. We acted in a very responsible manner, and putting up our demand before the people and before the government and before those who have been elected to be in government. You don't apply for a job and you apply on behalf of the Nigerian people, and you have gotten that job and you are saying the Nigerian people have no right to question you. They have every right to question you on how you are going about it, on the decisions you are taking. If it's hard, if it's making life difficult for them or making life better. What is the investment in education? What is the public? Why are they paying 18 billion for car park in the National Assembly? Why are they building a hospital in the National Assembly for a very microscopic few? And why the National Hospital is not being equipped? Why are they building national library, the library in the National Assembly when the National Library is dead? So these are the misappropriation of funds and the mismanagement that is going on in the government that people are asking. How can government be responsible? Why is government not listening to
I can't find your name.
Government should listen to people because these demands are genuine. These demands are right.
So
And
that
these
you can
demands
just
deserve the necessary attention of government.
Yeah, right now we are hearing the views of the protesters. So they are telling us their experience so far.
Comrade, where are you? Comrade, where are you people? Why are you people not here now?
We are our leader now. They've stopped now, so we are
Cameraman and
What's funny? What's funny about that is that you're laughing? It's not even funny.
Yes, this is the truth of the protest. But from what I saw yesterday, some parts of the country, the protest stand violent. Why would you say the government is to blame for the violent conduct? Because they are the one that recruited thugs. The issue of is a total fraud. We told them that the situation in the country is now different from the thugs, and thugs only came to attack protesters. Now Nigerians are extremely hungry. Now if they recruit thugs, the thugs will refuse to go back home because they are hungry and they will have to loot. So they look at the FCT. We were just attacked in Beggar. We were conducting ourselves very peacefully. It's like there's a directive. I'm now inclined to believe the directive that they said was given to the FCT Commissioner of Police by Wiki, that it should just cause mayhem on the Federal Capital Territory. I cannot understand where protesters are protesting peacefully and police just come and violently start using brute force against protesters. It is completely unacceptable. Protesters in the FCT, same thing happened at the 3 area yesterday. We were being peaceful, we were protesting peacefully, and the police started firing tear gas non-stop against protesters. Nigerians, the government in particular, must hold the Inspector General of Police accountable for these acts of violence all across the country. In Borno, where we have spoken to so many comrades, in Kaduna, in Gombe, and even in several parts of here in the FCT, in Suleja, in Nyanya, the protesters were attacked unprovoked. And these protesters are unarmed. So why using brute force against them? Why was brute force used against us yesterday at the 3 area? Why was brute force used against us today at Bega? For what precisely? Are we not permitted to protest in our own country? What is the crime of protesters for just coming out to express their grievances?
Yeah, but they are saying, the government is saying there is a court order restricting you to the national stadium. So why would you convert at Bega?
Yes, because they made staying here impossible yesterday. They brought thugs here yesterday. That was why we had to be here. Protesters took steps yesterday to comply with the positive order of the court. But the government, they recruited thugs and they dropped them just here, right here. And they were now trying to get protesters to go into the stadium so that they can lock protesters inside the stadium. And we said it's not a football match. Protesters are not here to play football. They are here to protest. So it is the government. The government must commit that they will not bring thugs to the stadium so that protesters can stay around and within the vicinity of the stadium and protest. If the government does not give this commitment, protesters will be forced to move around the city.
I believe you can hear the views of the protesters so far with the how they have been having issues with the Nigerian police force. So this is the protest here in Abuja, the 2 in the central area, but other places the protest is still ongoing. But currently I'm at the central area at the National Stadium here in Abuja. Going live, reporting. So other parts of Abuja, other side, the protest is also ongoing. But currently we are in the central area.
Wala da Nigeria Tinubu, wala dai, ba mai shugaban kasa da uwarsa ba mai isa. Ba mai
So far what they are saying that they are not supporting Tinubu government and police brutality, that they are against their protest so far. So they are not in support of the police brutalizing them, and also they are not in support of the government. That is what they are trying to say in Hausa language.
Baduka, idan police sai duka da sha duka.
Ya kuri ba duka ba da duka. Ba duka ba.
Kada yi mu so.
Wanda ne ba yi sami. Wanda ba za yi kuma riga da mu ji kuma ra. Riga da iyayen mu sun sa mana albarka a gida. A kashe mu muna da 100 a ba mu yin cuta wanda ne za mu mutu ko za mu mutu ba nan ba mai bakin ruwa ba ma yi ba ma yi an taru da yawa ka gane da su mu fa ba ma yi shi a gastin ina ɗan shekara 6 na saba da shi sai a fara gaskiya za mu gaya muku ya ga tsohon caji ne wannan tsohon caji ne mun daɗe muna da tsohon caji ne yes madam Irene How are you? Don't shoot.
Half a bit. Ma wo carry charge. I look for power bank to table. My power bank don't have, thank you.
This is how many stations we have? Very few of the stations. Those few stations, how capable are they? Do they have enough arsenals to fight, to counter the bandit? Of course, no. Today now, for the government to be able to mobilize police after budgeting about 4 billion naira or how much was it to kind of control the protest. At the end of the day, what happened? They have to withdraw the ones attached to VIPs and others for them to have manpower. That is to say, there is no manpower. If there is no manpower, what do? You face the people. Go to organizations tomorrow, you see ghost workers. The day you discover a ghost worker, that's the day the story is